Hey, what's going on, y'all? This battle means by Omari. Right back at you with another video. Now, on my last video, this person, I'm not sure what your name is because it's written in a different language, but shouts out to you. And he left this awesome, hilarious, accurate analogy that I had to make a video about comparing Toriyama to George Lucas. I mean, it's hilarious, saying how they both did prequels to their majorly successful series that kind of destroyed it. Now, me personally, I didn't mind episode one and episode three. I kind of liked those two episodes. They were pretty entertaining. Seeing how uh, the start of Darth Vader, basically, how Anakin came up and all that stuff. Episode one and episode three were pretty good. Episode two was forgettable. Uh, Darth Maul is just, I love Darth Maul. I think he's a badass villain. His design is just badass to me, and it's just hilarious how both of these guys did prequels and fillers to their series, and it just it did not sit well with the franchise. Like, it didn't. Super is garbage. It's retcon things that didn't need to be retconned, and a lot can be said about the uh, the trilogy prequels to Star Wars, Episode one, two, and three. And a lot of people were saying that it just didn't have that same feel. It retconned some things. A lot of people didn't like most of the backstories and things like that. And it's just so funny how George Lucas and Toriyama's story is basically the same when it comes to these things. But you see, there's one major difference, though: the fan bases. The Star Wars fan base, they let it be known that they were not going to just accept garbage. They let it be known how trash they felt the prequels were. Then you have the Dragon Ball fan base, the Toriyama fanboys, that anything with the words canon and Toriyama, they'll accept no matter how garbage it is. The Dragon Ball fan base has zero integrity, and they just accept whatever. It's just take my money, take my money. That's the major difference. That's why this Dragon Ball fan base is so unliked. Most of the guys don't know what's going on in the series. They wank feats. They it's just such a big difference. That's the difference between fans and fanboys. The Dragon Ball the Dragon Ball fan base is filled with a bunch of fanboys that accept whatever is thrown as long as it's canon and Toriyama's name is attached to it. Because anybody can tell you that Super has zero passion. Zero passion. Now, I'm not saying that Lucas and Toriyama don't care about the franchise. I'm sure they do. But when you're ruining your own franchise by putting out things that doesn't sit well with the lore, that's when the issue comes. And that's why I respect the Star Wars fan base for speaking up. That's what the Dragon Ball fan base is lacking. There's a huge difference. So yeah, man, shouts out to bro that left a comment and everybody else that comments sensible things. I see you. Thanks. It gives me faith in the fan base that is just, so fanboyish towards canon, quote unquote canon, and Toriyama. And it's good to see that some people do have sense. I think the fan base needs to get it together and let Toy know that this isn't where it's at. Super needs to really step its game up, which I think it is with the whole Moro arc. Because Toyotaro's taking over. Toriyama, I think, is taking a back seat to this, and Toyotaro is picking up. And I know Toyotaro's a big GT fan. That's why he did Dragon Ball AF. That happens after GT. and he you can tell that he has a passionate love for Dragon Ball. So hopefully Super gets better with his lead and direction, and hopefully, it gets better. So let me know what y'all think, and I'll see you on the next video.